Hi Shubham, hi, how are you?
Hi, good Atisha. How about you?
I'm doing very fine, Shubham. I'm really excited about starting this YouTube channel, starting this series where we will be talking about project management and business analysis.
Exactly the same excitement with me as well, Atisha, because I'm also thinking like this is the way we can motivate and inspire the young peoples because there are a lot of peoples who don't have much knowledge on project manager and business analyst. Even last time also, I got a lot of calls from the people and they were saying like, sir, how can I start my career in project manager, business analyst? And because like this is the industry which is booming. So
Right.
as we are on this profile, so we know very well. Yeah. So how about the things there? I mean, Atisha, how are the things there? All
Things
good?
are pretty fine now.
Yeah.
Although COVID situation is still there in Delhi, but things are under control now. How's situation in Dehradun?
Yeah. So in Haridwar, I mean, in our place, the things are now pretty normal. It was like a kind of disaster earlier, but now things are pretty good, I would say. So I mean, Atisha, so I mean, like we have an audience, so I just want to ask few questions from you, and that questions, you can also have that questions. Okay, so you can also ask
Absolutely.
me as well. So I just want to ask you one question, like what motivates or what inspires you to become a business analyst? Like how was your journey? Like you were a pass out of from CS branch, right? So you're a CS branch pass out, right? So
IT
from
branch.
IPEC, yeah, I mean IT,
More or
yeah.
less the same, yeah.
Okay,
More or less the same.
yeah, more or less same. Okay, so what's your thought? Like you come into rather than going in a coding, you just thought like I was become a I'll become a business analyst. So what thought was there? I mean, yeah,
Bro,
over to
first
you.
of all, excellent question. I have asked this question many times now. Yeah. So, bro, the reason I didn't go towards a traditional coding or traditional software development route was I was an average coder. Okay. Although I know
Mm.
coding, I that is the reason I took IT branch in the first place because of my love for computers and coding. But yeah, towards my final year or towards the end of my final year, I was not that much passionate about coding, and that is why I hope to choose an alternate career path. And after some counseling with my peers and talking with my friends, I got to know about this role called business analyst. So business analyst role, and that
So
intrigues me,
one thing,
that
Atisha, I
fascinated
just
me.
want to ask you. I just want to interrupt you here. So have you done any kind of project in your fourth year? I mean, on related to coding and all, because like when we are into fourth year, so we used to come up with some projects. So have you done any project on that related
Yeah,
to
we did
coding
a
or software?
project.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Okay.
have another two team members, and together we did a project. But yeah, we distributed our work, we distributed our tasks, and yeah, we did a project, but it was not that heavy on coding. Back to my
Mhm.
answer. So I got to know about this role through my peers, through my teachers, and the KRS really intrigued me. The kind of work which is expected of a business analyst really, fascinated me. That is why I chose this career path, and I was lucky enough to land a job in my initial years, learn about the role, learn about the job responsibilities, uh, getting more in love with the
So
role.
you started your career as a business analyst only. Your first
Correct.
company
Operations and
you
business
worked as a
analyst, right?
business. Okay,
Correct,
that's
correct.
that's
I
cool.
was so it
Yeah.
was a product-based company. I was rather lucky enough to land a job as a PA, and yeah, it was a great experience there. And currently, I'm working with a MNC where I help drive lean digital transformation using RPA, robotic process automation. So it has been a great journey so far, last couple of years in this role.
Yeah, one more question, Atisha. Like when we, after passing our college, so when we go in some other industry, okay, so things are totally different, okay, because when we are in college, the kind of study we are having and everything is totally different from the, from the industrial knowledge, okay. So when you also been, as a business analyst role, okay, so like when you put your foot in business analyst, so like did it excite you or like what kind of thought it comes in your mind like yeah this is what I made for? I mean this is kind
Mm.
of thought you get or you have a lot of interest in that because a lot of my friends, okay, so they also thought like they want to be a coder, okay, but they they went to the industry and after then they realizes no this is not what we made for. And we also have
Mm.
seen in our business analyst community as well, as you see there are a lot of people who are just coming into business analyst profile
Mm.
and some are going to in that profile. So right now you are okay with the things and you are you I mean my question is all about
I
like
totally get
now
your
are you
question. Yeah.
satisfied? Yeah,
I totally get
are you
your questions,
satisfied
and
with the
I would
things? Yeah.
like to answer this in two, phases. So the
Yeah.
first one is why business analyst and what is business analyst all about, and secondly, the current scenario. I could see, in my connection also in in my network also, a lot of frustrated coders are now marching towards business analyst role, thinking यहाँ पे coding नहीं करना पड़ेगा, it's a my secure job. We don't have to struggle with the writing code. Don't have to do software development. So yeah, I can totally get your question. The first half of the question, what business analyst role is all about. So see, if you have a passion and if you have a interest for research, if you have an interest in talking to people, you like understanding the problem statement, that this role is for you. Okay, research, communication skills, and passion for understanding the client's problem. Okay, that is the crux of this role. Now, coming to the second half of this question about the current scenario. So nowadays, people think, if you have done BTech, if you have done BTech in computer science, IT, and you have gone through the traditional route of becoming a software engineer, now people are marching towards a business analyst role, thinking it's a shortcut. Okay, we don't have to code, and we can also also build up on our technical degree. But according to me, if you don't have the acumen, if you don't have the right mindset, and you don't know about the role, don't go for it, because again you will get frustrated and you will switch jobs.
That's great. That's great, Atishay. Yeah. So I mean, kind of advice you want to give to the new people, the new young people who are just going to pass out of this batch, and they are just thinking of business analyst role. Is there any kind of suggestion for them?
Yeah, absolutely. I could give one. So see, you have to introspect that, are you built for this role? If you ask me, I have already answered in my previous question. So three skill set is required. Three kind of qualities are required to be a good business analyst or going towards a business analyst role. One is communication skills. If you are confident enough that you can speak with clients, you can talk to stakeholders, and you can communicate your thoughts properly and clearly. Another one is research, because business analysts have to do a lot of research. They have to understand the current market, they have to understand the competitive market and propose a solution. So if you're good in research, if you're good in analysis, go for it. And the last one is the good patience and conflict resolution, because a lot of times you will face a lot of conflicts between a lot of stakeholders. It could be from the client side, internally within the company, from internal stakeholders. And business analyst job is to do the firefighting. They are responsible for resolution of the conflict. According these three skills: communication, research, having a research mindset, and a good negotiator or a good conflict resolutor, then go for this role.
Okay. Yeah. So you mentioned one point, conflict. I mean, what is that?
Conflict resolution.
Okay, conflict resolution. What is that, Atishay?
So many times conflict arises. Let's say, I'm a client and I want the project to be built in, let's say, X amount of time. But as a project manager, as a business analyst, I know it couldn't happen in this amount of time. Please, it will take X plus X days, okay, or X plus Y days. So as a business analyst, I also have to, convince the client that please understand, we couldn't deliver this project in this many days. Or it could be another scenario in which you have conflict of interest or conflict of ideas. Your development team says, let's go towards this route to build the product, but as a business analyst, you feel this route could be a better approach in fulfilling the client demand. Okay, another conflict of interest arises. So as a business analyst, you are responsible for understanding what would be the best solution to the problem, and towards following which approach you will be meeting your client's expectation fully. So that is what I meant by conflict resolution.
That's good. Got it, Atish. Got it. So yeah, anyways, it was a great journey for you. I mean, and you love it being, into the position of business analyst. So yeah, that's it from my side, Atish.
Amazing, bro. Thank you so much for asking me this question. If you don't mind, can I ask you some questions?
Yeah, sure, Atish. Go ahead.
So, bro, tell me about your journey. I know you have a fantastic journey from a mechanical background to now being an IT project manager. So, tell me your journey, bro.
I belong to the middle class family, okay, Atish, and we don't have much knowledge about our related to technology or what kind of career path we choose, okay, because our parents are not that much expert, or they have good technology kind of idea, okay. So I also born in such kind of family, and when I cleared my 12th, after then I also thought like, what is next, okay. So what we do, like most of my friends are choosing mechanical branch, okay. So they are choosing, yes, we'll choose mechanical, And one of my uncle who told me like mechanical is a evergreen branch. Okay. So I said, okay, that's good. That's good. So this is the thought I, came in my mind, and my friends are going for mechanical. I also thought like, what's do next after 12th is only option that we have to do engineering. Okay. So I was not much passionate, and I don't have much idea on the mechanical engineering. So I also thought, yeah, let's have a chance on this. So it's kind of accidental, branch that I choose. And then after, after completing my, second, third year, or, even in the second year only, I realizes that I choose for a wrong thing. Okay. But still, like, it's a pressure from my family, like you have to complete that now. If you have choose something, so you have to complete that. Okay. So I completed my, mechanical branch. Then I realized, no, this is not what I made for. So then suddenly, I'm a kind of guy like who loves to do communicate with the people. Okay. To build good relationship with the people. Okay. To lead the people. That's what, my all overall personality. Okay. So then I choose like what's next. So then I realizes there's one opportunity I got. So it is kind of startup company, which is a London based. Okay. So there I worked as a business associate. So I started my journey as a business associate in a startup company. So I worked there, and I got a good exposure there. I mean, Atisha, I got a good exposure related to, how you work on, different documents related to startup, how you create ideas, how you plan the things, how you communicate with the people. So we have some international clients as well. So then I, got much interest in this kind of field. Then I realized it's, when you are into startup, so you cannot look, some particular profile for yourself. Okay. Because in future you cannot, if you opt for some other company, so you cannot go for a particular designation. Okay. Because your hands are in different things. Okay. So I thought also like, now what's next? So I studied a bit, and I thought like project management is something which is good for me. Okay. So then I choose project management in IT company, which is, related to, I mean, which builds software development products. I mean, like your application, website, digital marketing. These are the basic things. Okay. IoT projects and all kind of technology. Okay. So then I, switched into project management, and from there until now I'm into IT project management. And I think like I choose a good option for myself. I mean, because earlier it was not something decided for myself that I'll go for project management. But yeah, after, working in a startup company, then I realizes, yeah, this is what all skills I have to become a project manager. Okay. So that was a, a beautiful and interesting journey for me, Atishay, and that's how I comes into the position of project management. Yeah.
So amazing journey. So from coming from a mechanical background to now working into IT industry, you must have faced some hurdles, right? So what were those hurdles, and how you overcome those hurdles?
Okay. So hurdles, like first hurdle is all about like whenever you go for an interview, everyone is going to ask you why from mechanical to IT, right? So this is one of the hurdles. For that, you need to explain them and convince them why you want to switch the things. So as I told, like in India as well, there are a lot of people who don't know. As I told you about my story. Okay. So there are a lot of, middle class family or lower class family. They don't have much idea what is all about the things. Okay. And earlier, like way days back in 2014 or 2013, if we speak about. So at that time, there's no much, YouTube or career suggestions was there, Atisha, very well. Okay. Now the things are advanced. Now if you go on a YouTube channel, you can find, okay, what is all about data scientist, what is all about the things. But earlier those days, you don't have much exposure of the internet. Okay. We hardly use YouTube and all. Okay. So these are the hurdles for everyone. Okay. But still, like after, completed my mechanical, there are a lot of my friends who are still in mechanical, and they are just regretting, and they are just telling me why I choose mechanical. But at that stage, I thought, now I need to be dependable on my everything. So first thing is all about like, whenever you just, I just want to give one advice to anyone. Okay. So you need to be responsible for every action for yourself. So after, as I completed my mechanical, so I can be join any mechanical company, but still I fight to my parents, I fight to my relatives, I fight everyone, because I'm going to be responsible for everything, because I joined a startup company, and I don't know like whether I got some career there or not, whether I failed there or not. So this is one thing I would say. So this is the kind of hurdle you get. So be responsible for that. Go for anything, whatever you like. Either there are a lot of people who loves, to be a part of journalism. my friend was asking for me, like he completed mechanical engineer and told me, Shubham, what's to do next. But he has a good communication. I suggested him to be a part of journalism. So he told me, Shubham, I wasted my 4 years. Now you are saying me go for journalism. I told him, like, now you're going to waste, complete, life. I mean, your complete life years. So why don't you take action now? So this is what, the hurdles I got. I rejected a lot of companies. They told me why you want to be a part of that. So I convinced them. I read some basic things related to project management. I studied all about the things, what it needs to be a project manager. And then I switched into IT company. So that was the thing, I would say, Atisha.
Amazing, bro. You are a self-taught project manager from mechanical background, now working in the IT industry. You have learned the skills, you have harnessed those skills, and now you're applying those skill set in your projects and for your clients. Amazing journey, bro.
Yeah, so that's all. I mean, Atisha, that's all. The only thing is all about like what you want. Okay. And if you want something, just go for it. Don't think like what others going to be think. Because, for me as well, when you coming from mechanical branch, so my dad was saying, now you want to waste every money of 4 years that I have spent on you. So this is the kind of thing you're going to hear, but still it's all about like what kind of responsibility now you want to take for your next journey. Okay. So as I told every graduate, so that doesn't matter. Like in 2018, as per the SOCM report, 92% people are underemployed in India. Okay. So they choose graduation in something and they are doing job in something else. Okay. So that's what I would say to, anyone. So just go find YouTube, search everything, what is all about the best field you like, okay, to work in. So just go and search everything, what is all about the things. So then only the things will be simple for you. And for the project manager, you need basic 3-4 skills. First thing is all about good communication skills. You love to talk to the people. Second thing is all about the creativity. You have some kind of creativity mindset, like you always share some new ideas, thoughts with the people. Third thing, you have a character of leaders. Okay. Because being into the position of leadership, you need to be responsible for everything. Everything means you need to lead the team, because being a project manager, you need to cover 3 aspects, Atisha. 3 aspects. You are on the hottest seat. Okay. If there is anything going wrong, so it's you responsible for that. Okay. So you are on the hottest seat being into a project manager position, because you need to handle your team. That is first thing. Second thing, you need to handle your client, because you are the first face for the communication. And third thing, you are the responsible person to create a friendly environment in your company, and to see like what other things you can create in a company that helps your company to grow in terms of profitability as well. So you are the one who's leading the 3 things, and these are the 3 major aspects for any company. So I mean, this is the thing, and that's all for me.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. And guys, we will be touching upon this skill set, these topics in detail. So this video is all about introduction. What is all about project management? What is all about business analysis? And what all skill set
and who we
excel
are
in this role? And yes,
and who we are,
yeah, obviously,
and how we comes
are.
to this position.
Correct.
How
Who
we
we
comes
are
to
and
this
how
position.
we have landed in this profile. And yeah, so this was more about an introductory call where we are setting the tone of the upcoming session. So we will be diving deep into all the skill set required to be a successful project manager and business analyst. So don't worry, we'll be taking each and everything in detail.
And also we're going to help everyone like to grow professionally, as well as we'll cover all kind of ideas as well as new ideas on startup. We're going to speak on the technologies like new technology, AI, data scientist, and we are also going to speak about what are the hottest jobs in the market. So these are the things which is going to be covered by me and Atisha. So we're going to thought like now we're going to help the peoples, to the young peoples who are graduate, who just want to become successful in their career, who just become to a part of project management, who just want to be a part of business analyst. So we are going to help them. That's what our main idea and focus from here. I mean,
and guys, before we leave, so we have formed a community of project managers and business analysts. It's a WhatsApp community, and I will be putting the link in the description. So make sure you fill the form, and you will be added to the community very shortly.
So yeah, the motive of this community also is to you can learn the best practices that every industry follows. Second thing, you can share your knowledge with each other, and third thing, you can grow professionally as well as. So this is the community which me and Atisha has created just a 6 or 7 months back, Atisha, I guess, right?
Absolutely.
So 7 months back, and now we are a team of more than 50 people. They are experienced, more than 10 plus years experience. Project manager and business analyst are there in that group. So we are always having a session on weekends. So you can be a part of that session. You can learn always on new things and can inspire other as well from your knowledge.
Just make sure you fill the form. We will add you to the community, and you learn from seasoned business analysts and project managers, vintage project managers, and let's learn and grow together, guys. This has been my mantra. So yeah,
This is the mantra for me and Atisha both. Learn and grow together. Okay. So yeah, we'll be in touch soon, and we're going to have with next video soon on next weekend. And thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye and take care.
Thank you so much. Take care, guys. Shubham and Shubham signing off till next time. Bye-bye.